Welcome back, smart mathematicians. Let's do question 1.3. The roots of the equation f of x is equal to 0 are, we're given the roots of the equation here. This is how we find we solve for x for this equation. Determine the values of m for which the roots will be non-real. Very crucial there. So when are the roots non-real? Let's look at the equation that is given there. Right, look at this part here. This is called what? What do we call this? This is called the discriminant. Remember the nature of roots. This is the discriminant. And then when the roots are non-real, the discriminant is less than 0. Just that. Remember that. When the roots are non-real, the discriminant is less than 0. It's negative. If you check this, if this whole thing here, this expression here is negative, then you can't solve. There's no solution here because you can't get a square root of a negative what? Square root of a negative number. You see that? So when the discriminant is negative, the roots do not exist. They are not there. We're saying this whole expression underneath the root sign, 16 minus 4m minus m plus 5 is less than 0. Then the roots will be what? Will be non-real. Then that's an inequality that we're solving here. So it becomes 16. Let's distribute this. And then becomes positive 4m squared. Negative times negative. And then minus 20m less than 0. Okay, let's get our standard form. 4m squared minus 20m plus 16 less than 0. Okay, we're just changing things on the same side of the inequality, so there's no change of sign there. And then we can divide everything by 4. And again, the inequality sign is not going to change because we're dividing by a positive number. So we divide everything by 4, becomes m squared minus 5m plus 4 less than 0. Then we look for the factors of 4 that will give us negative 5. Positive 4 means that both factors, the factors have the same sign. The negative 5 here confirms that yes, it's the same sign, but both of them must be negative. So it should be negative 4, negative 1. We have m minus 4, m minus 1. So we're getting the critical values. Let me continue emphasizing this because I've seen people losing marks when it comes to this. Critical values. M is equal to 4 or m is equal to 1. These are not the solutions. Okay, it's critical values. And then the critical values, we're saying graph is parabolic. It's always concave up. That's why sometimes even if it's if we do as negative 4 here, we're going to divide everything by negative 4 and make it positive so that it's concave up like this. And then 1 here, critical value, and then 4 there. So where is the graph below the x-axis? Because we're saying less than 0, meaning negative. Below the x-axis, below the x-axis here, this part. This part is one which is below the x-axis, below 0, less than 0. So it is between 1 and 4. Between 1 and 4, that's where the function is less than 0. So our solution here will be, it should be m, not x. Let me just correct that. So it means m should be between 1 and 4. Okay, for the roots to be non-real. 1 must not be included. Okay, 4 must not be included. Just between 1 and 4. We're going to meet when we're doing question 1.4.